thing with domestic violence in the state of Florida, regardless if you didn't do it or not, if an allegation is made towards you, you're going to jail. That's how.
No, absolutely.
Like we explained, the state of Florida law is just how it is.
It's Florida State law.
Yeah, but domestic violence is like so even though there's an allegation towards you, you're going to jail.
We in there, we can sit down, we can talk it up and chit-chat it up. We argue all the time. Never let the fight anything all the time, but we can fine. Never let the fight anything.
This incident took place on April 5th, 2024, at a hotel near Legoland in Winter Haven, Florida. Officers responded to a reported battery between 3 family members during a vacation stay.
On April 5th, 2024, the Winter Haven Police Department was called to the scene at Legoland for reports of a potential battery at the location. The following shows the body-worn camera footage of what happened during the incident.
Okay. My daughter, Brenda, the one that is not up here anymore.
Where'd she go?
She took her bags and left. It wasn't that long ago, but she took her bags and she left. She was on the phone on FaceTime or something, and I got to complaining to her, like, you know, you need to get off of FaceTime. This is a family vacation. We don't want to be on FaceTime with you. You know, this, that, and the third. So she was getting upset, and then dirty words started getting thrown, and she just started saying angry things, you know, as far as we're weird and y'all, you know, I mean, just a lot of dirty little words. So she had the remote, what kind of took the trigger and started.
Reporting in one of the suspects.
She had the remote control in her hand. So when I went to go get the remote from her, she just snatched it. So I walked around and I said, you know what, Brenda? I said, this is the last time that you would disrespect me.
How old is she?
The hotel, when we arrived, it was unknown at that time he was a suspect.
Oh, I didn't see her. Did I see her? No. What are you saying?
So, you know, so she's trying to tell her, I'm tired of you disrespecting mama. You know, this, that, and the third. I'm tired of it. And don't really know how it all perspired, because I mean, it just happened so quick. They just started fighting, and I tried to stand in between, you know, break them up. And
You currently reside in Tennessee?
call police.
Okay, this is a good address for you?
Okay. So, you two were getting into an argument. How did
Well, it really wasn't an argument. I was just saying to her, get off of FaceTime, but she was making it more than what it really was. Like,
Okay.
no.
So then how did the fight happen?
She was like, touch me. I said, touch me. She said, touch me. We in each other's face. She touched me.
So how did you guys get to that point?
Because she wanted to keep yelling and stuff out in my face.
Okay, and then she
Because
didn't...
I was quiet all the way up until the point where she wanted to get in my mom's face.
Okay.
And kept getting in my mama's face.
And then what happened?
And when she got in my mama's face, I stood close to my mama like, you're not going to touch my mom.
Okay, I got you.
So like I said, I was defending my mom.
So then after that, she got mad at you and got in your face.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what happened?
She kept getting in my face.
Okay.
Touched me. We was touching each other. She said, touch me. She touched me. Then she wanted to get in my mama's face. And did she push you? I want to say she did push her. Because she pushed her into me and we fell.
Not to be the aggressor, and I tried to be the one that called, because like I told her, I got too much.
I totally understand. However, just as much as we hear everyone's versions, we have to hear her version of the story.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Okay. That being said, if you sign this document, basically waiving, okay, whenever this goes to court, they're gonna take in consideration a waive. They don't want to press charges, and the cases are gonna get dropped.
If I got to press charges, then
However,
I'm not going to jail.
sadly, there's no choice. You will have to go.
Well, just take me. She can stay.
That's not how it works.
I hit her first. Look, y'all could just arrest me. I hit her first. I was the aggressor.
The thing with domestic violence in the state of Florida, regardless if you didn't do it or not, if an allegation is made towards you, you're going to jail. That's
No,
how
no
Florida
allegation made
works.
toward me.
She's saying that you hit her.
And I don't understand why she said that because my mama didn't hit her. I
said
was in
no.
her face. I hit her.
I was on the phone and I
Just
Again,
take me-
I totally understand your version of the story. I get it. But the state of Florida does not leave us any room for
Can I
anything
bond
else.
out tonight. What? I mean,
You get hold till Monday.
no.
For first
This is
appearance.
weekend.
Oh God, please don't do
Call
that.
Tay. Tell him to come and get y'all, please.
No, they
Now
can't.
she's saying mommy hit her.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. We're here to tell you the truth. We're not gonna hear go around the bush like other
No, I
people.
understand.
We're just gonna drop it how it is, okay?
I understand.
All right.
I understand.
Just
Tell her to
calm
didn't
down.
even
I don't
hit
want you
her.
to pass out on me now.
I'm trying not to,
Okay.
but tell her to think twice
Call
about
your
it.
dad. Tell him.
She
Get
already
right
said her
down here
version of the
now.
story. Yeah.
But Mommy, she ain't touched nobody. She ain't laid no hands on nobody.
She didn't.
And I
She
believe
did
it.
not.
And
I was in the room this whole entire time.
trust me,
I
it's
only
gonna be
left
on the
late
report.
for-
We believe what you're saying.
So when you taking her to jail if you believe what you're saying?
Like we explained, the state of Florida law is just
It
how it
takes
is.
innocent people to jail.
It's Florida State law.
There's no need to get upset because it was done. It's done. Oh my Lord Jesus.
At one point, an officer tells the family, quote, "If an allegation is made towards you, you're going to jail, regardless if you did it or not." That statement sounds like settled law, but it oversimplifies how Florida's domestic violence statute actually works. Florida Statute Section 741.29 does direct officers toward arrest when probable cause for a domestic battery exists. But the same statute, in subsection 4, requires officers to identify a primary aggressor rather than arrest everyone present. That subsection lists specific factors, the relative severity of injuries, and any history of violence between the parties. On this footage, the officer acknowledges believing the mother's account, yet still proceeds to arrest her anyway. That is not necessarily a legal error, since officers are permitted to let a complaint affidavit resolve close calls later. But it does show the gap between the statute's stated design and how it is applied under real-world time pressure.
Mama, calm down. This the game she want to play?
May I attempt to try to use my cell phone to tell somebody something
You want to call somebody home?
or something?
I mean, I don't have an. Do you have any? I don't have an issue if you want to call somebody back home,
Okay,
but
then I need to make some kind of arrangement for these children to go somewhere after Sunday and check out.
yeah, that's fine. I get it. There's children involved, and the last thing I want to do is, leave you guys over here, with the children.
That's the Legos.
We all. I'm ready.
You sure?
Yes.
Do you want to turn it off so it doesn't die? You can keep it in your pocket until we get to the, or if you have a pocket. If you don't have a pocket, I can hold it. That's fine. Trying to hurry up before the elevator opens. Sorry. No, you're good. Sorry. You're okay. You're okay. Oh, I never even pressed like floor gone. That would help. Wow. You guys stayed for like a night? Oh, wow. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go this way. Just try not to say anything to her. She started saying stuff to you, and I'm gonna go this way. Your car? Yeah, right side.
No, I didn't. Yes, I did.
You want to leave everything upstairs, or you want to take it with you? Because you also have luggage. So if you take your luggage with you, you will have to take it to the police department.
How long are you under arrest for?
Domestic violence. because they're saying that you, well, she has marks on her, some scratches, saying that you pushed her. She's not good. Domestic. So you're her sister, she's your sister.
Yeah, but
Domestic violence is blood related. So even though there are an allegation towards you, you're going to jail place for Florida.
So, what do you want to do with your property? Alright, just put it like you're praying. It's just easier that way. Just, there you go. So, like I always tell everyone, do you have anything illegal on yourself right now? So if you go to the jail, just consider contrary to felony. Alright?
Hey, so you,
I do have the video.
the entire incident.
Up until I called 911. Because I couldn't have it on video and call 911.
So I mean, like when you guys were, before you guys were arguing and stuff, up until the fight started.
I have on video up until when she.
But like, unless it shows the entire interaction, we kind of have to go. Yeah, because she's saying once y'all two started fighting, Mom jumped in and was hitting her.
When we started fighting, my mom called 911.
When I started fighting, my phone fell. I don't know if it would show on video the phone falling. And then I called 911 because I kept saying, you might even hear me saying on there, hey Siri, call 911. Hey Siri, call 911.
I know what you're trying to do, but
A second legal question involves a third woman referred to here as Kishana, who intervened during the fight. Florida Statute Section 741.28 defines who actually counts as a family or household member. That definition requires a spouse, a blood relative, a shared child, or people who currently or previously live together. Simply being present at a family gathering or related by marriage to someone else's relative does not automatically qualify. If Kishana does not meet that statutory definition, her case is not truly a domestic violence charge at all. Instead, any charge against her would fall under ordinary battery, defined in Florida Statute Section 784.03. That distinction matters because domestic violence charges carry different bond conditions and different collateral consequences than a standard battery. Nothing in this footage confirms officers formally worked through that distinction before deciding how to charge her. A third factor is the video evidence offered by a bystander, which becomes its own legal sticking point. The bystander says they recorded the argument up until they had to call 911. The officer explains that partial footage, cutting off before the physical fight fully plays out, cannot resolve who struck whom first.
I just can't say that for sure because she's saying that you hit her. I mean, and the video does show that all three of y'all are close, and it looks like y'all are in some kind of tussle between the three of y'all.
No, when I seen them, Kishana going to Brenda's face, that's when I stood in between them, and I'm like, no. Brenda grabbed me.
Will you do a complaint affidavit on yours? I mean, I can say for sure these two are going. We can do a complaint affidavit, which is, it's not saying that we're not filing the charges. We're going to have the state look at your side of it, and we'll decide. But I need you to make sure that officer gets the video.
I have it right now.
All right.
I swear, I'm glad God with me.
But you need to, in the future, don't even get involved in it. But they're grown adults.
I know they are.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And unfortunately, you have to let them make decisions on their own. Tell them not to do it. They want to do it, call the police.
It's hard.
You know?
It's hard, I know. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Now, I don't know what the state will do. If the state decides that they're going to press the charges, then...
I don't run from the police. I ain't been in trouble.
So I have to see a judge on Monday and then...
I ain't been in
You got to think about that.
I know. I always think about that. Always.
You didn't tonight. You got to think about it always, every second.
I did think about it tonight.
All right. So the best advice I can give you from here, can't tell you can't go back, can't do anything different now. But in the future going forward, you might be in the same cell. You might be in the same holding cell as her. It's going to be a bunch of females. She's probably going to be in there. Don't talk to each other. Stay on one side. She stays on the other side. Just go through the process.
I love her dearly. If we in there, we can sit down, we can talk it up and chit-chat it up. Me and her, we argue all the time. Never lets the fight in me all the time, but we be fine.
Yeah.
Never let the fight in me.
Why you take the cuffs off? Get up. Why are you taking the cuffs off? You take it off and get on my charge with escape. You hear me? Stop moving.
They're locked.
That's the reason why you took the cuffs off?
I didn't take them off. They literally came off.
How'd they come off?
Too loose? You slid your hand out of it?
No, this one is not loose. This one was. The
Okay.
right one was.
And they just fell off?
Like, they literally,
asking you, that's it.
but literally, like,
I got you. So, have the understanding once these get back home, don't try to get out of them. You have to keep them on.
You'll be charged with escape, and that's a felony. Right now, you're charged with a misdemeanor. If you want to get charged with a felony, you're gonna spend a lot more time down here than you want to. All right, that carries prison time. You understand that?
Under Florida Statute Section 784.03, battery requires an intentional touch or strike against someone's will. Here, both women describe touching each other, with each insisting the other one initiated contact first. Without footage covering that exact moment, officers are left choosing between two competing first-hand accounts. This is precisely the scenario a complaint affidavit exists to handle, deferring the final call to a prosecutor with more time and more evidence. It also means the bystander's decision to stop filming when the police were called probably worked against the case, not for it. For anyone documenting a heated family situation, the lesson is to keep recording through the resolution, not just the escalation. There is also a practical detention issue worth noting. An officer warns a detainee after her handcuffs come loose in transit. The officer clarifies that deliberately slipping restraints, once they are reapplied, would elevate the case to an escape charge. Escape from custody is treated as a felony, carrying far more exposure than the original misdemeanor domestic charge. That warning is standard restraint security protocol, not a threat, and it is worth understanding if you are ever detained. Grading the officer A/B- for clear, repeated communication, but a thin primary aggressor analysis actually shown on camera. Grading the mother A/B+ for a consistent account and for pushing officers to arrest her instead of her relatives. Grading Kishana AC+, since a protective motive does not erase the legal risk created by physically joining the fight. Grading the bystander who filmed AC, since stopping the recording at the most critical moment weakened the very evidence meant to help. 3 takeaways from this case. Number 1. Physically stepping into a family fight to protect someone does not guarantee protection from arrest on scene, whatever your intent. Number 2. If you're filming a domestic incident, keep recording through the physical confrontation itself, not just the argument leading up to it. Number 3. Not everyone present at a family conflict automatically counts as a legal family member under domestic violence statutes, and that distinction can change the charge entirely. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.